Howdy friends, I have some frugal wins and fails for you today because that's what I do. Alrighty, let us jump in. First off, I returned a shaker bottle to HEB. I'm sure you guys have seen them before, the plastic bottles with the little either metal or plastic piece inside that kind of like chops up protein powder. I got some protein powder for after working out. I just got it at Aldi. It's pretty good, especially if I throw some fruit in with it. But this shaker bottle that I got wasn't the blender bottle brand or one of the good brands. It was on sale for $2.22 and it was kind of an impulse purchase, and so I grabbed it and it leaked like crazy. And it just like it had like a big lip instead of just a little top that you pop open, and it was leaking out of there, and if you tried to drink it and it went back down, it wouldn't go back into the hole. And so even though I'd already used it, I still had the receipt for it. You know, I didn't have the sticker that was on it, but I washed it, I brought it back, they gave me my money back, no problem. So I really think this is one of those buy it nice or buy it twice type things. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy a new one, because here's what I did when I realized the blender bottle wasn't working well. I actually used my magic bullet and threw some fruit, from some frozen fruit in there, and it actually made a much more delicious protein shake. So I think I'm just gonna keep doing that, and obviously after I use my magic bullet blender I just drink it out of the cup from there. So I think I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm not really like a take it on the go type thing, because I'll drink a protein shake after I get back from workout, in which case I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna sit on it. So I don't think I need that. And but instead I did return it, even though it was only $2.40. It was defective, it didn't work well, and I got my money back. So I mean, those little things add up. They really, really do. So I would always encourage you guys to bring back things that are legitimately bad. Like, that was legitimately bad, and they were like, oh, okay, yeah, we get it. That's not good. Didn't have a problem at all. All right, next up, I started a new sinking fund for my car and my rental insurance. I actually prepaid for the next 6 months. I did this last week, and I decided that I needed a separate sinking fund, different than my car repair replace fund, just for the $57 that I am paying was paying every month for car and rental insurance. It's the same price now, but you break it down into 6 months, it's $57 a month. I have an auto draft set up to go into that new Capital One 360 account, which is labeled 6-month car and rental insurance. And when 6 months goes by, I'll have that money just sitting there ready to pay for the next 6 months. So I'm pretty happy about that. And if obviously it was free, Capital One 360 has up to 25 free savings accounts that are actually interest bearing. They don't charge you any fees or anything like that. I've used them for years and years and years. My link is below, and like I said, my favorite thing is that you get to label them. So I can go into my account and I can see how much I have in my car repair replace fund in case I need to replace a tire or get some work done on the car. And I'll also have my car and rental insurance sinking fund, which is set up now to fund out every 6 months, and the money I need will be there. It'll be like it's not even touching my budget. So alrighty, next up, I finally bought new plates. You guys have been asking me since I got out of debt, when are you gonna buy some new plates? I had to ask the question, or answer the question before, that one of the things that I wanted to do when I got out of debt was just have a few little life upgrades. So I had like garage sale plates and all mismatched silverware, and it was just, you know, I'm almost 30, I'm 29. It would be nice, and obviously it's not a need, it's not a necessity to have like a nice set of matching plates. So I've been shopping online for plates for a while, like months, because I wanted something very simple and white, but also something that just had a little bit of specialness to it. So maybe like some little frills around the edge or something like that. And I could not find what I wanted, and I was willing to spend about $100, preferably about $60, $70 on a 16-piece plate set. You know, spoons, salad plates, full plates, possibly little mugs. I didn't really need the mugs. I have mugs. I prefer my mugs. So I've been looking everywhere. The ones that I liked were, you know, they were like $60 for just a 4-piece set of a mug, salad plate, dinner plate, and a bowl. Not going to happen. I'm out of debt, I'm not stupid. So eventually I actually went to IKEA this past weekend to visit my friend Jamie because she was in town from California, and we ended up at IKEA somehow, and they just rolled out these new plate sets. This is actually called Sam to Dig, something like that, and they were $15 for a 16-piece set. And I really liked them. They're tempered glass, they're not ceramic, they're not, they're sturdy, but they're thin and they're light and they don't get hot when you microwave them. And I really, really like them. They're very simple, they're very plain, they don't have any fleurs or anything like that on them. But what I can do is I can have other pieces of tableware that make it a little bit more special. So these are going to be very useful. And did I mention that the full set was only $15? Yeah, 16-piece place setting for $15. So I have new plates now. I'm very excited. The Corelle plates, with the flowers on them, the 3 that I have of those, I will still keep them. I'm not just gonna get rid of them. I may use them as serving plates or for, I don't know, just for fun, I guess. But yeah, now I can actually have 4 people over and they'll all have matching plates, which is kind of nice because I do like to host and, you know, throw little dinner parties and stuff like that. So I'm excited about it. And for $15, I'm really thrilled. I actually may go back and get another set, and then I'd have seating for 8 matching. And yeah, I wasn't gonna do that at the $70 price point, but I can do that at a $15 price point. I did want to test them out first because I use my noggin. All right, so next up, the Texas A&M, to welcome back their students, was hosting a mini Mosaics workshop, which was kind of cool. They, you know, they do a lot of things for Howdy Week, and some of them are just for students, some of them are for anyone in the community that wants to come. This was one of those for anyone in the community. So I took my lunch hour and we walked across campus, and they gave us kind of a little card about this big, and they had little glass mosaic pieces out, and you could build your own little mosaic. So Jacob and I did that for lunch one day. It's kind of a little free lunch date. We just walked across campus, made our mosaics, walked back. It was super fun and free, and now I'm using mine as a coaster on my desk, and it's really pretty. So I like it a lot. All right, next up. All right, and this was way too long coming. I finally got my library card. Yes. Okay, now I think I've mentioned this before. I historically have gotten library cards like before getting a license, doing anything, but Texas rules state that you need a Texas state ID or license to get a library card. There might be some other way to do it, but that was the main way to do it, and I didn't want to like have to involve a judge or something. Just kidding, but still. Anyway, I just got my Texas license because my work schedule requires me to be at work during the during regular week hours, and it's hard to get off to go spend all day getting your license and car registration and everything like that, blah, 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 blah. So I hadn't done it yet. I finally went and got that done. And so after work this week, I went to the library, and I love the library here. You guys saw me explore it when I visited College Station before I moved here, and it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so gorgeous, y'all. And I checked out 5 books, and now I also have access to their online Overdrive library. So I am just swimming in book heaven now, and I feel like a whole person now that I have a library card. It's been too long without me having a local library card. Too long. 4 whole months. That's crazy pants. For me, that's crazy pants. All right. And finally, there was a free lunch at work. It was kind of a back to school overview of the upcoming year type situation, and everybody got to eat for free. So that was wonderful that I didn't have to bring or prep lunch on Friday. I just got to eat it, and it was tacos. And there was queso, and it was delicious. Ooh, it was delicious. So much queso. I definitely ate too much queso. No regrets. All right, finally, fails. I tried to be lazy. I just had this one stupid little fail, and I actually get to fix it. I have been doing a lot of fitness classes, and I like to have little just basic foam Dr. Scholl's inserts in my shoes. I got a blister one day, and I couldn't figure out why, and so I pulled out the shoe inserts, and they were all balled up and mangled, and I just destroyed them. They exploded, essentially. So I just didn't go to the right store to get them. I ended up picking up some really cheap looking shoe inserts at the Dollar Tree, and fortunately I figured out that there was just no way that was gonna work. Ended up getting some next time I went grocery shopping. It was $1 versus $3 for the good ones. And once again, this is just one of those buy it nice or buy it twice things. The $3 Dr. Scholl's shoe inserts perform just 10 billion times better than the dollar store $1 ones. So fortunately, I got the $3 shoe inserts before I had to go to another class, so I didn't open the $1 shoe inserts to put them in, and I'm gonna return them. So I'm gonna get my dollar back. But it was a fail of me to even try purchasing something like that at the Dollar Tree. I know better. I know better. There's tons of wonderful things at the Dollar Tree, but shoe inserts are one of those things you don't really want to cheap out on. Just pay the extra few dollars for the good ones that'll last you a few months. So, all right, finally, congratulations. All right, Death Road to Disney World, which is one of the weirdest handles I've ever heard in my life, paid off all of his or her credit cards, yay! And he or she said they have the car and the house left, but it's still a huge accomplishment. Apparently they paid off $37,000 in 10 months. Whoo! I'd love to have that kind of income to be able to do that, and that is not me downgrading your accomplishments at all. That is amazing that you were able to do that. That's just more than I made when I got out of debt in a year, so that was not a thing that I could have done. However, I am so happy for you, so proud of you. I want you to keep plugging along at it. Soon you won't have any bills other than your basic monthly, month-to-month type needs. You won't have to pay anything to debt, anything to past mistakes. It's just wonderful being debt-free. Ah! And I can't wait till I have a paid off house too. Rory apparently wants to say, whoops. Yep, that's what she wants to say. I think she has to go outside. Leave your frugal accomplishments below. I would love to hear about them. And also, of course, if you've reached a money milestone, let me know about that because I want to celebrate with you. I will see you guys next time. Bye.